friends, welcome back to my channel. We have a massive trash talk to do. I don't know what it is, but lately I have been whipping through products. I also did a declutter, so I thought we could go ahead and start there because I've also been very critically looking at my makeup collection and just been making some good life choices regarding it. So we'll go ahead and get started. I am officially getting rid of two foundation products. I'm getting rid of the BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation. This I'm getting rid of because I don't know if you can notice, but this is in no way, shape, or form my shade match. And I just don't feel like it's worth it for me to be mixing it and applying it with something lighter. Like, it just seems like a lot of maintenance, and I didn't really pay anything for this, so I'm okay letting this go. I'm also letting go of my BB cream from Garnier. I used to love this stuff. This stuff was the best, but recently I went to apply it and it didn't really have any coverage. And now that I've been playing with more like coverage-based foundations, I just don't necessarily like this anymore. And it also is very perfumey. And I don't remember it being that intense, but now I'm just not a fan of it, so I'm letting both of these go. I also was looking at my eyeshadows, and I'm finally ready to part with these like little samples. This one, I will never use these colors because I have them in so many other full-size palettes that it's just not worth it for me to spend time with this. And then the Reveal 2, I actually have panned an entire shadow out of here, but I own this palette. So I don't know why I would want to spend time panning a sampler when I literally own the full size. So these are both going. I pulled out another shadow from the Stila palette that I've been considering panning for next year. This is super dry and difficult to blend out and work with, so I popped it out to throw it away because I don't really like it. Then I've got the Physicians Formula Shimmer Cubes. I want to like these colors, and I always pull them out to try to play with them, but they just come across as not really that pigmented. They're difficult to work with, so I'm tired of trying to fuss with them. I'm getting rid of them. They're out of my life. And the last eyeshadow that I have is from ColourPop. It is a Super Shock Shadow in Amaze. When I look at this, I'm like, yes, I want this in my life. This is really awesome. But this is a wicked pain in the butt to apply. I use my finger, and the reality is my finger can't seem to transfer this onto my eyelid, and so I'm packing and packing and packing, and my finger's getting more and more coated, and it's still not putting enough on my eyelid, and it would leave like little glitter flecks on my under eye area. And I do my eye makeup first for that exact reason, but I couldn't seem to wipe away the glitter, so I'm not a fan of it. I'm not going to use something like this. It's not, to me, worth it to have all of that like sparkle and shine underneath your eyes. I don't want that in my life, so I'm going to get rid of this. Then I have a nail lacquer. This is my OPI in You Don't Know Jacques. I love this. This is probably 3/4 of the way used. I went to pull this out to use it, and it's thick and gloopy and no longer sufficient for usage. So I have to just part with it, which is okay. I have gotten use out of it, but I am bummed because it is one of my favorite colors. I'm also getting rid of this Dandelion Shy Beam from Benefit. I don't understand this product. Like, I just swatched it on my hand there, and there's nothing. Like, you blend it away, and there's absolutely nothing left. So there's no point in me trying to use up this little sample. I'm never going to buy the full size, so it's going. I also am getting rid of my Photo Focus Lash Primer from Wet n Wild. I wanted to like this, but the reality is I don't ever really use primers, and I feel like whenever I use this, my lashes come out wicked clumpy. This doesn't do a good job separating and lengthening. It just bunches them together, and so then when you come in with your black mascara, it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't help. You can't combat the way they've been primed, so I just ended up not liking this. I'm getting rid of it. The last thing I decided to declutter was eyeliners. I have gone back and forth on, should I get rid of them? Should I not get rid of them? Pretty much all of these have come from a subscription box. As I was thinking about it and as I was looking at them, there's just no scenario where I'm going to, on a regular basis, wear blue or green eyeliner. And so I decided to pull all of them out and pretty much get rid of all of them. The only ones I kept were brown or black ones because I can at least get myself, I know I don't love pencil compared to liquid liner, but at least those are a practical, reasonable color for me to use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the ones that I'm getting rid of. And again, it's just because I'm not gonna use them. So I've got the Sephora in like this navy color. No way, Jose. I've got this e.l.f. green one. I've got a Kajal Vasanti. I wanted to use this in my waterline, but every time I do, no color is left. It doesn't transfer to my waterline. The Marcel blue one. I've got this CoverGirl purple one. No, just not going to use it. Starlooks Ultra Olive. Butter London. Why was this a thing for such a long time? The Rimmel Exaggerate. This is in like a navy color. I've got the Tarina Tarantino Cute Robot. Nope, not going to be a cute robot. The NYX Long Pencil. This is in brown, but it's wicked dry. Would not recommend. And then the IBY Beauty Olive Pearl. No. I wanted to believe that I would be someone who'd use those, but the reality is I am not. So I'm finally parting with them, and that's all I'm decluttering. Now let's move on to the products that I've actually finished. All right, we'll do wax. I have been melting out my little heart, so I have some things to share with you. I have Rainbow Melts Happy Haunting, which was candy corn, gooey caramel, cider, and sugar cookie. This, oh man. The cider note was really heavy, along with like the sweet candy corn note. Like this a lot. It was very strong. I broke it up into 3 different pieces, and each piece was really delicious and very long lasting. So I will be nice for the Rainbow Melts, even though I had to wait a long time. It was worth it because this one in particular was awesome. I also melted Banana Brown Sugar Drizzle from Candles by Victoria. This was just okay. I like the idea of it, but the performance, like most of the shots that I've had from Candles by Victoria, didn't perform very well, didn't have a great scent throw, and then didn't last very long, so meh, kind of annoyed about that one. I have Candy Panda Pumpkin Apple. This one just smelled like cinnamon, and that is a qualm. I do not like things that smell aggressively like cinnamon. So far, I haven't been super impressed by Candy Panda based on what I've gotten in D-stashes, so I don't think I would pursue getting more items that are exclusive to Candy Panda or going to their website, just because I haven't been loving most of the scents I've tried from them. I've got Long Cane Primitive Tarts Cinnamon Broom. This I tried desperately to mix with sweeter scents, but the cinnamon was so overpowering. No, I would not get anything involving cinnamon from this vendor because I just think it's too intense and I don't love the scent. Like, I don't love red hot cinnamon scent. I've got Penn's Woods Candle Company Apple Harvest. The apple just kind of feels artificial, and the harvest is cinnamon. So I wasn't really a fan of this one either, which is bummer because the performance on it was pretty good, but I just can't do cinnamon. I want like brown sugar cinnamon. That's what I want as a scent. Baking cinnamon. I don't like the spicy big red cinnamon at all. But I do have 2 Rose Girls. I've got Oatmeal Raisin Cookie. This one was surprising. I thought I was gonna really like it on, when it was warmed up, because I like it a lot on cold, but it didn't like have enough of a punch to it. I don't know, it was kind of a lackluster scent, which I was bummed about, but that's okay because Vanilla Crunch Donut was awesome. I was such a fan of this one. I really think that Rose Girls would be a vendor that I would like to purchase either more D-stashes exclusively of, or just buy right from the site, because I really have been enjoying a lot of the scents. Like, they're a little overwhelming, like Vanilla Crunch Donut Fluff Puffs is a lot to take in, but the scents are super good. So big fan of that. Then I did 2 of the Dessa's Homespun scents. I have Buttery Maple Syrup, which this was great. This is so sickly sweet and I loved it. It performed really well. I broke it into thirds and I feel like it is really good with 2/3. Like melting 2/3 at once is the sweet spot. I really do like this one. And then there was Blackberry Jam Sugar Cookies. This one, I didn't mind it on cold, but it wasn't my favorite warmed up. The blackberry scent, I just don't think I liked that much, but it performed. Like, both of these have a really strong scent throw and they last a long time. So I definitely enjoy Dessa's, and I would probably buy another sampler or D-stash exclusively from her. All right, we'll move on to samples that I've used up. I have the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute, I think is what this one is. I really enjoyed this one. I'm a big fan of the Versace fragrances in general, but but you know, I'll always take a sample of these if they come around. I have a few of the Sephora Express eye makeup remover wipes. I bought them as basically just like a little box when they were on sale. I wish they would sell these in a pack, like just one pack without all this extra packaging, but these are good for travel. They remove the makeup really effectively. Big fan. I also, believe it or not, have 2 more of the LA Fresh Travel Light Makeup Remover wipes. I swear I don't have any more of these. I officially used these up. I did not realize what a stockpile I had taken from my old gym. I've been a member there for almost 6 months and like I still had these hanging around. So kudos to me for my ability to frequently steal. But I do like these a lot. I definitely would recommend looking into them if you are someone who has a lot of traveling in your life. I don't know if they sell these as like a one big pack. If they did, I would probably buy them. I used up the Shea Moisture Smooth and Tame Blowout Cream and their Smooth and Tame shampoo. I think that's a weird combo sample to put together. It was fine. I wouldn't buy it though. I have 2 of the Boschika Purifying Cleansing Gels. They weren't super noteworthy, wouldn't buy it. And then I have the Purity 3-in-1 Cleanser for face and eyes. Again, nothing noteworthy, wouldn't buy it. Moving on to hair care. I have the limited edition Champagne Fizz conditioner from Organics. I think that's who this is. This is at Walmart. It was on sale after the holidays. Oh my God, I love the scent of this, but let me tell you, this stuff is absolutely awesome. I would definitely buy this brand again, especially if I liked the scent of it. My hair felt so soft every time I used this with the shampoo. The conditioner is a little bit on the more like liquidy, thinner side, but I still really liked it. And the shampoo is definitely more on the like thicker side. You have to work it to lather it. I am maybe only halfway through the shampoo compared to the conditioner. So if I do pick up another like scent, I would definitely buy 2 of the conditioner, maybe even 3, because I feel like you go through the conditioner so much faster than the shampoo. But I'll definitely be paying attention to the Christmas scents that they come out with again, because I got these for like maybe $1 each after Christmas at Walmart. So that's a great deal. I also used up the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This I used when I went home for a weekend in Maine because I didn't want to bring lotion with me. I love this stuff. I've always loved it, but the packaging is a wicked pain in the butt. It is so difficult to get the product squeezed out of here because this plastic is so hard. That's my one complaint about the Nivea In Shower Lotion, but it is super effective. If you're someone who doesn't like to take the extra step to dry off and put lotion on, this you literally will do when you're done with your whole shower routine. You'll literally put this on in the shower right away, wash it off, no turning the water on and on, none of that business. You literally will just do it while the water's going as your last step, and then you pat yourself dry and you're lotioned. So if you're someone who likes more of a seamless, easier out of the shower, move on with my life activity, this stuff is for you. It really does work. I've got the Detox Dry Shampoo from Drybar. Despite this guy being little, it had a ton of product in here. But I get dry shampoo so frequently in little mini sizes that I don't ever feel the need to buy a full size. I also use the Matrix Total Results Miracle Creator 20 Benefits, whatever this is. I use this as a heat protectant. It's not what it's for, but I used it for that reason because I don't really use a whole lot of like leave-in hair conditioner products. It was fine, not gonna buy it. I used up the Josie Maran Argan Oil sample that I've had for eons. I was finally able to use this up because I mixed it with lotion and it is really effective, but I don't need to spend lots of money on argan oil from Josie Maran when there are so many lesser expensive companies that make it, and it's just as effective to mix with my lotion. I have this Boo As If whipped cream from Fortune Cookie Soap. This was nice. These little guys seem little, but they really do take a while to use up. The scent was nice. You guys know I'm not a big fan of this collection. I'm kind of over the Mean Girls thing, but that's fine if you're not. But a couple of random things. I have the Olly Perfect Women's Multivitamins 90-day pack. I think this is such a great buy if you can get it at Sam's Club. I got this for the price of what I was spending at Target on a 1-month supply. I think these are delicious. I look forward to eating them in the morning as vitamins. So I definitely recommend them. They are just awesome. And then I also used up these Halloween nails from Impress. They're kind of like a hodgepodge, but the pattern is sort of cohesive. I did like these a lot. These did not make a comeback this year. They brought out a different variation of this. I would have preferred to have this over the new variety that they made. I got some other body care items. I've got the No. 7 Youthful Eye Serum. This was fine. I don't think that their eye creams or serums are amazing. I have really dry under eyes though, so I feel like that probably makes me a someone who needs much more than just the basic eye cream that they offer, but I'd gotten it for free, and if I got another one for free, I would probably use it. It's not terrible. I have the Belif, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This I used on my neck. This is too rich for my actual face, so I wouldn't buy it. I used up the Sephora Pearl Sleeping Mask. These little like packs, I don't know how you could possibly use them in one go. I literally can get 5 or 6 overnight masks out of these. I like them a lot. I think this is really nice. I have a bunch of these left from my Holy Sheet set that came out at Sephora. I think it was last spring maybe, so I'm still working on those, but I did like the Pearl sleeping mask. I've also got my Summer's Eve freshening spray from my nether regions. This stuff I absolutely cannot live without. I swear by it, live by it, love it, use it once or twice a day. It's awesome, definitely recommend. I've got a couple of perfumes, both from Fortune Cookie Soap. I've got the one from the recent collection they came out with. This one I really enjoyed. And then I had this mystery one. I think it was from a winter collection, because I think those are like a winter berry that they stuck inside there. Their perfume oils are fine. I'm just not someone who really likes an oil texture for perfume, so I wouldn't buy these. Lastly, we have some makeup. I have been on like a little primer sample craze lately, so I have 3 that I have used. I used up the Too Faced Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer from their Peach line. This stuff I love. I want to buy the full size of. I like the scent of it. I like the cooling sensation. I definitely like that it does help keep my face from producing really any oil. I am not super oily, especially in the winter months, but sometimes around like my period and stuff like that, I can get a bit more oily, and this stuff is awesome. So look for me to buy the full size of this during the VIB sale. I've also been really loving the Benefit Professional. I have noticed I've been starting to have like bigger looking pores, and it's never really been a thing that I've really been that concerned about, but ever since I started really paying attention to my primers and using these, I have liked the effect of these. This has been around for forever, but I'm not ruling out also picking up one of these. I don't think I need to buy 2 new full-size ones though, so I'll probably get this one first and then probably pull in a full size of this guy, but I need to also whittle down more thoroughly my primer supply, because I have a lot of primer. I don't know why I have so much, but it's definitely a mass. I've also used up my CoverGirl True Blend Liquid Makeup in Ivory. The pump on this is terrible, but the product inside of it is magical, so I definitely will keep rebuying this. I had this in my engagement photos, and I loved the way my skin looked, so definitely recommend this in particular. This, the Beauty Crop Lightening Cream, is meant to be a highlighter or something that you can mix into your foundation. I actually depotted this and put it into something that I bought from Amazon that was meant to be for lip gloss, but I use it for highlighter. I've been much happier using it that way, because this container was honestly really messy and difficult to squeeze product out of and not have it get everywhere, so I'm really enjoying this much more now, but I haven't officially used it up yet. I've also used up my makeup brush weekly cleaner from Cinema Secrets. This stuff is awesome. This stuff is currently out of stock right now on Sephora.com. Like any size of it is out of stock, and I need it to come back in the jumbo size so that I can buy it on discount, because ever since I started using this stuff, I honestly can't go back to dish soap and washing my brushes. It's such a pain. They take forever to dry. This stuff is where it's at. I don't know how I live without it for so long. I definitely recommend it. The last thing that I have is another declutter item that I totally forgot to get rid of. I have my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I wanted this to be used to apply powder around my mouth area where I actually apply face powder, and it doesn't do the job. I have no use for this, so even though I just bought it, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it because I have no use for it. All right guys, that was a lot of trash. It was a really big one. Hopefully I don't let it pile up this much again in the future, so that way it can be a little bit shorter, but I will talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.